Welcome back to Crafted by Kiki. I just came from the gym. I don't know if you can see the sweat on me, but I'm literally sweating all over. It was body weight conditioning, another conditioning day. That is 3 conditioning days this week. I'm exhausted, and I worked a double yesterday all day. I started working from 7 all the way till 11 p.m. So long hours. My friend asked me if I wanted to go to the gym today, and for some reason I said yes, that I could go at 9. So because I figured, like, I was like, oh, 9 a.m. is not that early, because I'm usually up by, like, I don't know, 8 or so. But my phone died last night. I definitely wish I slept in a little, but it's whatever. You know, I'm glad I got a workout in to get my day started. They're so cute. I'm gonna go ahead and start restocking. So I have to go to Sam's Club. I have to go to Walmart. It is a gloomy, rainy day here today, so that may or may not impact our business later on, because our venue for tonight is outdoors. It's like outdoors at like a rustic kind of winery. So I mean, they have a stage, they have like a performer under the stage pavilion thing, and then they also have a lot of seating under there, but it's really tall, it can get really windy, and rain will get people wet. So that might impact people coming out, who knows. So I'm actually gonna message the coordinator and just to see what ticket sales are like for today, because that will determine if I need extra help or not. But yeah, it's supposed to be us and another food truck. I'm so beat, I'm so tired, you know, but I'm trying to stay hydrated. I got water. I'll eat breakfast when I get home later. Speed bump. And yeah, so follow along with me. This is Vlogmas day 3. I'm working on editing and everything all at once, so I'm gonna put them out, don't you worry. They might just be slightly delayed or a day delayed or so. Okay, checking in. It's kind of been all day. It's currently, what time is it?
7 something.
7 something. And we are on the food truck. We are at our events. We are at our local winery, and there is an Elvis Presley tribute band performing tonight. It's kind of slow so far. We've been here since what, 5?
Yeah.
Basically 5, 4:45, 5 o'clock. The crowd is here, but it's not a big crowd. There's another food truck, and they also started doing food at the winery themselves recently, so it's kind of impacting our sales. But yeah, we're gonna hope for the best. The night is still young. But yeah, I'll show you guys the tribute band. They're actually dressed like Elvis, or like the main singer is dressed like Elvis, so that's pretty cool to see. But yeah.
So, well, see what, ladies and gentlemen, while they get everything together, why don't I just play something for you by myself? Is that okay? Okay. Let's do that. Oh, never mind, we don't have to. Bad XLR. Okay. All right.
Alright guys, we are going to pack up the food truck. I gotta close up some containers, put my seasonings away, take out the dirty dishes and all that fun stuff. So I'm gonna put on a little time lapse. Tonight we had about 11 tickets, so not too bad. I mean, it wasn't really that busy. It was kind of slower tonight, but that's okay. We had a rough, long week, so it's not too bad of an end to the week. off tomorrow. It is gonna be Sunday, and yeah, so we're gonna pack this up so I can go home and get some sleep. I'm tired. Alright guys, we are all packed up here now. We're about to hit the road. It has cleared out. There's no more people here other than like the people cleaning up. But yeah, we're all packed up for the night. I'm gonna go ahead and take this home. Luckily we're not too far, so a nice little quick drive and we get to wind down for the night. But yeah, that concludes it. It is really cold actually. The temperature dropped big time. Like it wasn't hot today or cold. And then now it's like actually kind of like breezy and kind of chilly. So I'm gonna hurry up and get in this car. Oh yeah. Nice end to our work week. It is Vlogmas day 3 for me. So I'll be working on editing and all that fun stuff for you guys. Hi guys, it is our next day of Vlogmas and I'm just now hopping on. It's like evening time. It is my day off, so I'm having a lazy day. Gonna make some dinner. Got my boyfriend here. And yeah, so we're just actually checking out our clubhouse. It is newly built. It just opened recently, so I just wanted to take you guys along and see what it looks like, see if this fob works and all that. I believe all you have to do is scan and pull. Thank you. It's like magic. There's some poinsettias. Okay. This entryway is very large actually. And the pool, oh my gosh, this is really pretty. Wow. I like how there's like a shallow layer right here. So that's good for people with kids or who just want to lay back on the shallow side. And I like these, what are they called? Pergolas, something like that. Little gazebo things. Plenty of tables. They are closed right now, like the umbrellas. But the sun is not out anyways. And it's so peaceful out here. There's also a lift for those who are in need of that. Let's see, this side is 2 feet. Oh, so this side is shallow also. Over there is 3 feet, 4'8". Okay, so that's the deepest it goes is 4'8". Not too bad. A little side gate here. Oh, the mailboxes are right there. Now let's check out the little rooms they have. So this is the gym this way. They look kind of empty, like equipment-wise. Let's see what's going on in here. Let's see. Oh, it's okay, nice and clean. Super spacious. Man, are there no mirrors in here? They should put mirrors in that corner or something. Ooh, it has that new equipment smell. Ow! I just do that. Anyways, we have a Smith machine and a bench. This is the leg extension machine. A bike, an elliptical, another elliptical, and 2 treadmills. What's this? Multi-press. Okay, so this is another press machine. Good, we have this here so you can do pull-ups, something kind of stuff like that. Okay, and we have a restroom right here. Knock. Wow, this restroom is interestingly shaped, but it's very spacious. It's me. Like, what the heck? It's so spacious in here. I'm gonna be nosy. What's in this door? Oh, it's locked. Okay. And then I also forgot to record the thingy balls, the medicine balls, and the yoga ball. So yeah, that is the gym. This place is actually really big. Like, I low-key do feel like the pool could have been a little bit bigger because there's just so much like patio space. I'm gonna see if there's any other rooms. I think they have like a small event room kind of deal, just empty, multi-purpose room. I think there's an office here or something. Let's go see. All right, guys, we found another room. I don't know if my key will work or not. Oh no, it's dark. Let's see if we can. Oh, it's just like an empty room. There's a table in there. Oh, this must be the office for now, maybe. I don't know. I see one little tiny desk out in the corner. That's where we came from. Didn't need to zoom. And over there is the pickleball court and tennis court. Oh, we have more bathrooms this way. Okay. Oh no, I'm done. Okay, that's locked. I wonder if this is locked too. Okay, not locked. There's a light. Oh, okay. This is the bathroom. This reminds me of like, I don't know, high school. It's just one big bathroom. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stalls. All right. And then let's go this way. See, that's what I mean. They have so much like patio space. It's almost too much. Oh, so there is no extra room then. It's just that big room, so that might not be an office. I like this idea. Oh, they might put a grill in or something. That's what they need. I like the option of this little countertop bar space thing. I mean, clearly it's not a bar, but it's like a bar stool seating kind of. So they really do need to put a grill in somewhere. That would be cool. I don't think I'm gonna go over there, but then we also have a little dog park over to the right. And there's like 2 fields over that way. And then the pickleball / tennis court over here. Or maybe it's just all pickleball. I don't know. But yeah, so now we are going to head out to the store. We were just dropping in to see what it looks like in here since it recently opened. But we are gonna make some dinner tonight. We're thinking Ziti, so we're gonna get a couple things and make some dinner. All right, guys, I'm just at Sam's Club filling some gas right now because it's like a quarter tank, a little less than a quarter. And I know I'll be driving a little distance tomorrow, so I just wanted to fill it from now. We're gonna hit Sam's Club. There's a couple things I do need to get for the food truck, but also we're gonna get some stuff for our dinner as well. Yep. All right, here at Sam's Club again. This is what, like our 3rd trip this week, 4th probably, but that's okay. Just getting some stuff for the food truck. Because I didn't go to the restaurant store today. I'm gonna hold off till Tuesday, so I just need some protein to hold me over on the food truck. All right, guys, we just stopped and got a slice of pizza and a slice of cake as well. Just a little snack to hold us over till dinner time. All right, guys, for our baked ziti, I like to put green bell pepper in it. Oh my god. I put 1 green bell pepper and like I chop it up really small. I also put like onion, which I have onion already, so I just need a green bell pepper. And what else do I need? I need another box of noodles and some pasta sauce that I'll fix up. It's hard to do with one hand. All right, so we also grabbed a couple drinks. These are these Dominican sodas, the merengue, and the, what's this one called? Frambuesa. I've had these before. They're both really, really good. And also, I saw that they have my favorite protein shake here now. I first had this from Publix. And now I saw it here in the cooler section thing, so I got a couple. I got this one, and I got strawberry. I haven't had strawberry yet. All right, guys, it is actually raining a little bit right now, so I'm trying to hurry up and get to the car. We didn't really get much through at Walmart. We just got a couple things. Some bread, the bell pepper I showed you guys. Got some lettuce, some seasoning for the food truck. Nothing crazy. So we're gonna load up the car real quick. Okay, so we are going to make baked ziti. So this is not normally the noodle I would use. I actually prefer the rigatoni, but I just don't have enough, and they didn't have any more rigatoni in the store. So we're going with rotini today. And rotini is not a bad option because it kind of like the spirals kind of hold that sauce a little bit, so I'm not too mad about it. In my ziti, I also put a green bell pepper, and I chop that up small, dice it, and everything. And then I also put an onion as well. And when I do that, I try to cut both of those up really small so that way you're not really biting into pieces, straight up pieces of onion and bell pepper. And then I also have my ground beef. This is lean 85/15 beef. And I'm doing 2 packs. This is like the Sam's Club brand I bought a while ago. Well, not a while ago, but I had it in the freezer. And we have our pasta sauce. I'm doing a pretty big batch of ziti, so this size should be fine. And then we have our cheese, which I'm just going in with the Italian style. And it has mozzarella, provolone, parm, romano, fontina, and asiago. And some will go in my tomato sauce, and some will go on top of the pasta at the end as well. So first, you're gonna wanna start by getting a large pot of water boiling. I'm using this pot because I have a 2-pound box of pasta. Like I said, I'm doing a big batch. So we're gonna have that, getting warmed up and everything. Once it starts boiling, we're gonna put our noodles in. I already salted the water pretty heavy. Whenever you salt pasta water, you're gonna wanna do it like the ocean. So, pro tip right there. All right, so I'm also taking out another pot like this. This is where I'm gonna cook the meat and the bell peppers and onions. So I'm gonna first saute those, and then once those are cooked, then I'll add the ground beef and then season up everything, then add in my sauce to this pot. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this on the stove, and we're gonna start with cutting up the bell pepper and onion. All right, so I washed the green onion. We're gonna go ahead and cut off the top, cut off the bottom. Barely cut through, but whatever. And then I cut out the core because I don't want the white part and the seeds in there. All right, once you cut the top, bottom, cut the core out, you can cut other slits, and we're gonna work with one piece at a time. So first I'll cut up the weird pieces. All right, so like I said, we're gonna do a small dice on this because we don't want big pieces of onion or bell peppers in our pasta. And I like doing the bell pepper because I feel like it just adds another layer of flavor. And it doesn't have to be perfect, it's going in a sauce. But like I said, the goal here is just to cut the pieces up small. Alright, water is still boiling, so not quite ready yet to put the noodles in, but we did finish cutting up the bell peppers and onions. Once again, the goal was to cut it small so that way it can kind of cook down in the sauce so you don't really bite into pieces that big. So this is about how big I have it. You can mix the bell peppers and onions together because we're going to cook them all at the same time. So to my pot, I'm going to add in some butter. Butter is just going to help develop some more flavors. It's going to help it brown up the veggies some. So once that melts, then we're going to add in our onion and green bell pepper. Now the water is ready. It is boiling. We have a rapid boil going on. We're going to pour our whole box of noodles in. And I realize it's probably too much water for the 2-pound box that I have, but that is okay. It's better to have too much than too little. So we're going to go ahead, pour in your noodles, give it a stir. Remember that the water is already salted, so that's going to help add some flavor to the noodles because we salted the water well. So we're going to switch to over here. Our butter is still melting. Okay, you hear that? It's talking to us. That's what we need to hear, so that way we know when to add in our veggies. You want to hear some sizzle once you add it in there. So we're going to let it get hot just a little bit longer, and then we're going to add in our veggies. All right. Our butter is starting to brown a little bit, so we're gonna go ahead and add our veggies. When you hear that, you want to hear the pan talking to you. So that's how I know the pan was ready. Give that a little stir. And we're gonna cook these until they're fragrant, a little translucent, and then we'll go in with a little bit of seasoning. We're gonna just let that cook for a couple minutes. Alright, it's been about 2-3 minutes, and now we're going to throw a little seasoning in there. I'm going in with an all-purpose seasoning. My choice is adobo. And then we're also going to go in with a little Italian herbs. We're just trying to really develop the flavors, open up these aromatics, and then we're going to go in with our meat. Awesome so far. We're gonna get our meat put in. And that's 1 pack in. 2nd pack is in. These are each a pound of meat. So yeah, there's 2 pounds of meat in there. And we're gonna use our chopper thing and our masher and kind of mash it up. It's hard to do with one hand. Alright, our meat is still cooking, but it's all mashed up. We're just going to keep stirring until all the pink is gone. And it's okay if there is some color on the bottom of your pot. That's just good for flavor, and that's all going to go away once we add our sauce in. The acidity is going to lift up that coloring out the pot and really incorporate that flavor. So I'll say probably like another minute or 2 here because the pink is starting to go away more. And then also we're gonna check on our noodles. I just like to try one to see if it's cooked, and that's how I know when it's ready to come out. All right, our meat is all cooked now, as you can see. So now we are going to season it up. Once again, I'm going in with my all-purpose seasoning. So for me, that is the adobo. I'm gonna put a good amount in there because essentially this is the salt in my recipe. I don't really have to use much salt in here because I use the adobo. Just drop my garlic powder. We're gonna go in with some Italian seasoning. Let's turn out this heat a little bit for the moment. We have garlic or onion powder. Oh wait, that's not the side that's open. Whoopsies. Not that much onion powder. I like a lot of black pepper in mine. I'm going to mix this up real quick, and then we're going to finish adding in the rest of our seasonings. And you can also taste it at this stage and adjust your seasonings as needed. If it needs something saltier, you could use salt, or you could use some more all-purpose seasoning. In addition to this, I'm also going to add some parsley, a couple good squeezes of that, and then the garlic seasoning as well, garlic powder. And no, I don't have measurements, but you know, just make sure things are evenly coated whenever you're seasoning, and then from there you could add and adjust things as needed. Okay, so that is my ground beef, nice and seasoned now. Let's give it a try. All right, giving the ground beef a try. Oh, it's hot. Oh yeah, it's perfect. So now we're gonna add in our sauce. I'm gonna do the whole thing because, like I said, I'm making a big batch. And then once I dump it, I'm gonna add a little water to it, shake it around, and use all of the sauce that's in here. And also, you just need some water for this recipe. All right, so I'm gonna get some water. Excuse me. Not a lot of water. You guys see where it's at, like just at the bottom. Enough to really just shake around at the top, and then we're gonna dump it in. All right. So now I'll show you guys the pot. All right, this is what the pot looks like now. All we did was dump in the sauce, so we're gonna go in and stir it. And we have the stove at medium now. So we're gonna stir this, get all the meat mixed into the sauce itself. And if you hear snarling, that's just my dog back there making a lot of noise, playing with her toy. Let's see what she's doing. Silly! She's playing with her egg. Alright, so our sauce is stirred together. We are going to add more seasoning to it, but for now, we are going to cover it with a lid on medium for about 10 minutes until it starts to get hot and bubbly. We want it to be a bubble, but not like a rapid bubble, just, you know, when it's just nice and steamy. So we have our pot closed up, and now we are going to drain the pasta noodles. All right, my noodles are drained. I'm just gonna hit it with a little bit of spray oil just so they don't stick, because I'm still working on my sauce, and once that's done, then I'll add the noodles to that pot. So this is just to keep it from sticking for now. And then we're gonna mix it up so that way it gets coated with the oil. All right, it's been about 10 minutes, and this is our sauce now. As you can see, there's some bubbles forming in there, so we know it's nice and hot. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a stir. And you can see the heat coming from it. So now we're gonna go in and we're gonna add some more seasoning. Mind you, you could always add, but you can never take away. So I wanna go pretty heavy with the Italian herbs. Honestly, it might be better if I just open this up and pour it in, but I'm doing it one-handed. Probably looking for about like 2 tablespoons worth of Italian seasoning for this. All right, I would say that's good. I'm gonna go in more garlic powder, more black pepper. Oh, did I even show you guys the rest of the seasonings? I can't remember. But once again, these are the seasonings that we're using. And if you're Caribbean, or I don't know if everybody else does this, but we add ketchup to ours. And also just to top it off, really give it that extra oomph, a little bit of sugar too. So I already put the black pepper, garlic powder, and the Italian seasoning. And now we're gonna go in with some parsley. Not too much yet. Maybe a little bit more adobo, not too much because we don't want it to be too salty. Some more onion powder. And now we're gonna stir. Now remember, we still have our noodles to add to this. So right now, this is just the sauce, the meat, the onion and bell pepper that we added in. And I would say now is a good time to add in the ketchup and add in the sugar. All right, you don't need a whole lot of ketchup. Probably about, uh-oh, you guys didn't see that, sorry. About 2 tablespoons worth of ketchup. You know, a nice little squeeze went in. This is looking so good. It smells amazing. And now we're gonna go in with some sugar. I would say about that much. And that was probably like, I don't know, probably another 2 tablespoons worth. It's time to try it again. Here is our bite. It is so hot, so I don't want to burn myself. That's perfect. Oh yeah. Okay. So now, I taste like all the flavors. It tastes so good. So now we're gonna go in, we're gonna add a whole pack of cheese, give it a stir, and then we're gonna add in our noodles at the same time as well. And we're almost done. All right, adding in our cheese. This is the Italian style cheese, the 8-ounce pack. This is just the Walmart brand, but you can do any brand. Really, you can do any type of cheese you want. I mean, white cheese is best for ziti. It could be all mozzarella if you wanted. It could be Parmesan. It could be whatever you make it to be. All right, the mozzarella. So now we're just gonna stir this. I'll show you guys what it looks like. That's what we're looking like right now. And it doesn't have to be perfectly melted in because we're gonna add the noodles and then we're gonna add this to the oven, and that cheese is really just gonna be nice and stringy in the ziti. Okay, you guys see the vision? You see the vision? All right, so now we have all of our ziti noodles that we're gonna add in. Once again, this was 2 pounds of noodles, so that's equivalent to 2 boxes. They had a 2-pound box specifically, so we went with that. Might not even need all these noodles. So far, I've added some of it. I'm gonna mix it up first before I add in the rest because I don't want to have too little of sauce. And even if we do have too little of sauce, I have another jar that we could throw in there to add to it if needed. Okay, let me show you guys what we're working with. Also, I don't want to forget to mention, I do have the oven preheated to 400 because we're going to bake the ziti once we get everything mixed up, topped off with cheese, and yeah. So right now we're just mixing in the sauce with the noodle. We want to make sure everything is evenly covered and incorporated. I'm thinking I'll probably end up adding another jar of sauce because the noodles is going to suck up some of that moisture, and it's already pretty thick right now. So another jar of sauce wouldn't hurt. And I'll probably, this is how much noodles I have left. Maybe I won't use it. Maybe I can use it for my meal prep or something. We'll do something different with it. So that was probably 3/4 of the 2 pounds of pasta that I used. So let's get that other sauce thrown in here. So far this looks and smells amazing though. All right, going in with the other sauce. There's no specific sauces to use. I mean, I prefer ragu, but I also have this Great Value one as my second sauce going in. Because in the end, we're still seasoning up our stuff anyways. The sauce is just a base that we're gonna build on, that we built on, basically. So I put half the jar just now, giving it a stir. And remember, you can always taste it to adjust seasonings if you need to. All right, this is looking perfect to me. You could add the whole thing if you wanted, but I'm gonna save the sauce. Maybe I'll make some little healthy pizzas, or I do have the extra noodles to do something with. So I didn't use the whole jar. I used about half of it. All right, but this is looking so good. This is what we're working with. And another way you could kind of elevate your pasta, I've seen people add in sausage. You can use ground sausage. You could even use like the Hillshire Farm, like the Polish sausage or the beef sausage, and cut it up, cook it with your beef, and just add to there. I've done that a couple times. But yeah, this is our ziti, and then we're gonna get this in the pan and topped off with cheese. All right, guys, it's preheated now to 400, but I'm actually going to switch it to broil. Let's see, and broil is 500 degrees. So once that is ready, then I'll pop in the pasta. The reason why I'm doing that is because the noodles and everything has already been cooked, and it's been really simmering in that sauce and getting all that flavor. But broiling will just give us the color that we want, and we can get ready to eat. So I did forget to mention that I am going to actually put some ziti into some French bread. So I'm gonna like cut out the center, fill it in the bread, and kind of have it like a ziti bread bowl in a way. So I'm also going to put some butter on there and some garlic seasoning, some more herbs, and yeah, I can't wait to see how this comes out. All right, I'm making a bread boat for one because Darian doesn't want one, and this is not the right knife to cut bread, but this is what I grabbed to cut the butter, and I don't want that big of a piece, so we'll go with like a little less than half here. I should have got the right knife to cut it at least. That's okay. The rest is used for like. So I'm cutting out the middle, not cutting all the way through, because we want it to hold the ziti. So basically, cutting a square, and we're just gonna pull it out. And then it's cut out now. So we're gonna push down the bread to really form our bowl shape so it can hold in more. And this will also kind of help keep the border of the bread, like, you know, closed up so no filling leaks out. Okay, so that is what it looks like, our hollowed out bread. And this piece we could butter too and put some garlic on there. Now, I don't have like regular butter spreads, so I'm just using a piece of the stick butter that we have. So we're just gonna butter this down, get some seasoning on there. You don't have to butter it, but I just want to butter it. And it's not soft as butter, but it's not super hard either. I had it kind of at room temp for a little bit. It's kind of just rolling in a bowl. It's kind of annoying me right now. You guys can't see it, but I'm trying to spread it. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, that should be fine for now. And I'll do another little bit for this piece that we hollowed out. Alright, just butter go up. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with our Italian seasoning again. Sprinkle that all in there on the other piece too. Some garlic powder. We're gonna go in with some parsley. I like parsley, if you guys can't tell. And that is not the last of it yet. All right, let me show you guys what it looks like. That is our bread, nice and seasoned and buttered. And now the fun part is that we get to fill it. You guys can like see me at a better angle. Let's see, 1 second. Okay guys, now we are going to fill our bread. We're gonna go in with a spoonful of our ziti. This looks so good, oh my god. Wow, that spoonful was like the perfect amount. I don't want it to spill out. I'm kind of patting it down a little bit. All right, our ziti's in the bread. Now we get to cover it with cheese. Oh, cheese is ready. So we have more Italian style cheese. Thinking going in heavy with the cheese. so good on the broil setting. Oh my god, I can't wait. All right, so I'm gonna move this to the side for now, because now we have to put the rest of the ziti into these pans, cover them with cheese as well. So I'm gonna take the spoon out because it might be easier to just pour it. And the pot it holds its heat, but it's not too hot to the touch. So come in. All right, in the other pan. All right, over here, over here. And we're gonna scrape out the rest. Uh-oh, that's the butter wrapper. All right. This is looking so tasty, so yummy. So I've split the batch about half and half. Just about, and if it's not half and half, you can just move stuff over, flatten it out. All right, and then we're gonna go in with more cheese. I'm not shy with the cheese over here, you can't be. What's that dog right here bothering me? All right, so I'm just gonna shake in some cheese. We want the top to be well coated because we're gonna, you know, get it brown and bubbly in the oven. Not too brown, just a little melty brownness going on. Oh, okay, well, the giant chunk just fell out, so we're gonna have to spread that around better. All right. That's all nice and covered now. We also are going to go in with some more parsley over the top. And parsley on the other one too. So we'll check back in. All right guys, we're gonna get these in the oven. We have our ziti trays, and then we have our stuffed ziti bread bowl thing. So first we're gonna put the trays in. I wanna only use the top rack because I really want that color to develop. It'll probably take no more than 5 minutes max. Probably not even that long. So this is where you wanna keep a really close eye on it because it is on broil and that's a super high temperature. So this is simply just for getting color on the food and melting that cheese. So open that up, let that steam out. Let's get this popped in there. I forgot I have a tray in the oven. Take this tray out. So this is just the top shelf for now for these two pastas, and then I'll do the bread next. Okay, now it is time to take it out the oven. It's been about 5 minutes, so we're gonna see what we're working with right now. Let out that steam so you don't burn your face. Ooh, this is perfect. It looks so good. Probably will go a little less time because I don't want the bread to get too hard. So I'll probably go like 2 to 3 minutes on the bread. Let me flip this camera and show you guys what we're working with. You can't tell me that this does not look freaking amazing. It literally looks so good. And I cannot wait to see how the stuffed bread bowl comes out. Just pulled the ziti bread boat out, and oh my gosh, look at the cheese on the bread. Look at the herbs, everything. Just looks so freaking good. Now time to plate it up and eat. Alright guys, time to dig in. Let's go with a corner. You guys ready for this? So freaking good. garlic bread there. And this is what we are finished with. We have the ziti bread boat, and then we have just a regular ziti with a side of garlic bread. And I wish you guys could smell this. It literally smells so amazing. The bread is soft, but yet has a little crunch and texture to it. And it's super hot. Oh my God, it looks so good. So we're gonna go ahead and try this for you guys. And yeah, dinner is served. Let's try to give this a taste test. I'm gonna go in and eat some of the filling first from the top, and then I'll break it apart for you guys to see. Alright, super, super hot. Oh yeah, I love that cheese on the top. I'll bring this closer to you guys so you guys really can see the pièce de résistance. Oh my God, this looks so good. All right, let's give it a try. Oh yeah. That is good. Look at this. Even this part, it's a little toastier, but it's not because the inside is so soft. So it needed that texture. This is too good. Oh my God. 10 out of 10. And yes, I made it, and I'm saying 10 out of 10. Make this for your man, or make it for yourself. Ignore Soul making sound back there. Alright guys, forgot to close out this video, but I want to tell you guys thank you for watching. Don't forget to connect with me on Instagram and Facebook. Everything is at Crafted by Kiki. That's crafted with a K, and Kiki is Kiki. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of December and a happy new year. Bye!